So welcome to Math 2320, Discrete Mathematical Structures. This video is going to take you through some of the review material required for the course. As you know, there are a number of prerequisites. That can be counted towards this course. However, if you haven't taken either one of Math 1019, Discrete Mathematics for Computer Science, or Math 1190, Introduction to Sets and Logic, then you are strongly recommended to review this chapter, Chapter 2, Basic Structures, Sets, Functions, Sequences, and Sums, in order to prepare yourself for the course. So these videos are designed to help you navigate through what is going to be required and determine what more you need to review on your own in order to be prepared for this course and the very first class. Okay, so let's begin. So we're going to begin by briefly talking about sets in section 2.1. Most of this will be assumed material, so the terminology, it will be assumed that you know. So as we go through this quick video, identify whether you are recalling and you know the various terminology and what it means. If you don't, you may want to review the slides that will be made available on Moodle in order to either refresh yourself or to learn the required material for the course. We will be using lots of this terminology without defining it in class because it is expected that you know and can catch up using these videos and these slides. Okay, so what is it that you're required to know? So you are required to recall the notion of a set, the definition of what a set is, when two sets are equal, and common representation. You're also required to know what a subset is, or what subsets are, what the power set of a set is, what power sets are. But we will be reviewing today in this video both Cartesian products and relations because we will need to directly use them within the first class and beyond. The rest of this we will not specifically be using, but we'll be referring to it throughout this video and beyond. So it is assumed that you know this terminology. So if you do not, or you do not remember it, please do review the textbook chapter, particularly Chapter 2 and Section 2.1 for this particular section, and then complete the supplementary exercises provided on Moodle within the course outline, and do as many as is necessary until you are comfortable with the material. Okay, so as I promised, we would talk about the Cartesian product and what a relation is within this video. So knowing that what a set is, we consider the Cartesian product of two sets, which we call capital A and capital B. So the Cartesian product of these two sets, A and B, will be denoted by A cross B, so A cross B, where this is read A cross B, and the X, or the multiplication sign, is read as a cross. So this set is defined to be the Cartesian product of the two sets A and B, and it is defined in this way. So it is the set of ordered pairs A comma B, where A is always an element or a member of the set A, and B is always an element or a member of the set B. So in set notation, A cross B is equal to the set of all ordered pairs A and B, where A is an element of A and B is an element of B. So some examples, or an example of the Cartesian product of two sets. We consider the set A consisting of two elements, the small letter A and the small letter B, and capital B to be the set of numbers 1, 2, 3. Then A cross B is the set of ordered pairs where we take each element of A and pair it with each element of B. So we begin with A, small a from capital A, and pair it with 1, so A1, and then we take A and we pair it with 2, so that's A comma 2, and A comma 3. Similarly for B, we pair B with 1, 2, and 3, and this is the set A cross B, or the Cartesian product of the sets A and B. We also introduce this notion of a relation. So a relation is simply just a subset R of the Cartesian product A cross B. So it's just a collection of the elements from the entire Cartesian product. So we can take just some of the elements from A cross B, and that forms a relation from the set A to the set B. We will talk specifically about two kinds of relations, functions and sequences, within the next section. And that's about as far as we will go with relations. For more detailed information about relations, you can see Chapter 9 of our textbook, although this chapter will not be covered in the course. Okay, so that brings us to the end of section 2.1 on sets. Let's also quickly review section 2.2, set operations. So we will not specifically spend any time within this video talking about the set operations, but we will review which ones you need to familiarize yourself with and then point you to the course outline in Moodle to find the exercises that will help you to grasp these concepts. So you do need to recall the following set operations: union, or the union of two sets, the intersection of two or more sets, as well as the union of two or more sets, the difference between two sets, and the complement of a set. So if you are familiar with each of these things, then we will not do more than just use these set operations throughout the course. So as long as you're comfortable that you know what they are, even just for two sets, that should be enough. But if you do not, please do review these slides posted on Moodle in more detail. Review the section 2.2 within our textbook and complete the exercises in the course outline on Moodle.